Gali Hook.
Hi everyone, happy Saturday. Thank you for being here, it's so nice to meet me. My name is Gali and I'm pretty sure you noticed that I have an accent. Yeah, I'm from Kentucky. Okay, comedy show, let's get serious. I was born in Israel. I'm actually mixed, Israeli-French, so I'm half Jewish, half racist. My blood type is Merlot. Cheers. And my language is Hebrewish, you guys. It's a hybrid of Hebrew, English, and gibberish. You're welcome. You know, many people don't realize that Israel is actually located in Asia. And yeah, it's true. And they tell me there's no way I can be considered Asian. Yeah, but when they see me driving, oh yeah, 100%. I'm not a bad driver. I just need my own lane. I'm not the only one. Seriously, I was sitting in a traffic light on my way here, and there was a guy behind me was honking like crazy. I mean, come on, people have no patience nowadays. Beep, 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 beep. He wouldn't let me finish editing my video. So rude. It wasn't just a video, it was my acting reel. Oh, yesterday was so much fun. I had a blog party. I blocked 20 people on Facebook. People say LOL nowadays way too much. Do you agree? Anybody? Thank you. It doesn't make sense. In case you don't know, it stands for laugh out loud, which is just like ha ha ha, but way more passive aggressive. Seriously, they say stuff like, oh, you look beautiful, Gali, LOL. Yeah, they text me, I can't talk, I'm at work, LOL. What, you can't talk, but you can laugh out loud? The hell do you work? At the Riverside Theater? My friend texted me the other day, I'm so sad, LOL. Oh, texting back, well, it's called bipolar. FYI. I don't know if you heard, it was all over the news a few months ago. A 29-year-old guy stole an airplane in Seattle. Like an entire airplane, remember that? And I can't get past TSA with my Neutrogena face lotion. And while he was up in the air, he was communicating with the tower, and he asked them how high I need to be in order to do a flip in the air. And I'm not an aviation expert, but I would tell him, dude, as high as you were when you stole a freaking airplane. Oh, last week, I went to Starbucks one day. As I was waiting in line for my coffee, I noticed a flyer on the wall. It said, have you seen this dog? Please call. So I called and said, no. Just being honest, sounds like you love dogs. Awesome, me too, I love dogs. I have a cute little dog, his name is Peeve. Oh, I love my pet Peeve. Yeah, he's 11 years old now, which makes him 77, right, in human years? Yeah, he still lives at home with mom. Oh, he's a Maltese. Do you know Maltese dogs? Oh, you do great. So you know he has that beautiful white privilege. I was walking in one day and someone stopped me and he said, oh, I want to pet your dog. Has he had his shots? I said, shots? No, I'm sorry, quit drinking. Those tequila shots made him horny. Mama can't afford no more puppies. He sleeps in bed with me, of course, and he likes to hide his food all over my stuff. So I wake up walking around smelling like bacon, which is messed up because I'm Jewish. I don't know if you know, but a Jew that smells like pork is not so kosher. And people tell me, oh, you smell so good, what are you wearing? Oh, it's the filet de mignon. Yeah, 11 years ago, I was single and my friends told me, oh, you should get a dog. You take him for a walk, you go to the park. That's how you're going to meet someone. And they were right. I got this foo-foo fluffy dog, and now I have 20 handsome guys all over me. They're all gays, but hey. Beautiful dog. He's got long ears, and long tail. So when we go to bed at night, I can't tell which side I get, front or back. Seriously, guys, it looks the same. I mean, for the longest time, I was sure that he has bad breath. I was walking him at the mall the other day, and he went to the bathroom. I didn't have a poopy bag, I'm sorry. So I grabbed my business cards and I picked up his poop. Well, I can officially say that I have a shitty career. Last night, he grabbed a toy in his mouth. He wanted to play with me. I told him, not tonight, baby boy, I'm tired. So anyway, I think I'm ready for marriage. I never got attached to my cat, to be honest. Still, I wanted to get him cremated. I don't know why. Everyone tells me I should wait until he dies. So when I moved here, I went to Bank of America to open an account. They asked me, would you like checking or savings account? I said, I'm a comedian. Do you have a GoFundMe account? Yeah, I've been working a lot recently, and my friend told me that I need to take a vacation. He said, Gali, you need to go somewhere that nobody knows your name. So I went home. Yeah, so I've been living here for about 17 years, and I noticed that many American women love to do those Brazilian wax, right, ladies? Yeah, she said, yeah. Not me, I'm Middle Eastern, kinda. I lose 5 pounds when I shave. I don't do Brazilian wax. I have a Mexican dude who takes care of the landscaping. His name is Alejandro. I guess you like that. And we do it every Tuesday in my backyard. Just kidding, you guys, come on. I don't have a backyard. When I was in high school, my English teacher passed away. I'm sure you can tell. Yeah, and I was terrible at math, terrible. 50% of the time I was bored, the other 80% I slept. A few years ago, I traveled back home to visit my family. As I walked to the airport, security stopped me and asked, did you pack by yourself? You guys, don't you hate that question? Thank you. When was the last time you called your friends and told them, hey, I got tickets to Hawaii. Do you want to go on vacation, lay on the beach all day, drink pina colada? And your friend said, no, that sounds like shit. But can I pack your bags? Stupid question. Did you pack by yourself? I said, no, Bin Laden helped me. Yeah, but only with the wires. Yeah, I did the rest by myself because I'm the bomb. I was recently flying to New York with Spirit Airlines. I know, end of joke. Yeah, They charge me for a carry-on bag, they charge me for a personal bag, they charge me for the bags under my eyes. And they gave me a feedback form asking for suggestion. So, well, first of all, change your name to Evil Spirit Airlines. Seriously. The flight attendant was walking by asking me, trash? I said, oh no, me, I'm high class. So fucking rude. Well, last night I was walking down the street in my neighborhood. I saw a guy, he was smoking pot, leaning on a wall, almost passing out. As I walked by him, he said, hi. I said, well, I can see that. Pretty clear to me. Anyway, I kept walking on that street, and I saw two people. I don't know, they looked like homeless guys, naked, making out on a bench. Ugh. Honestly, guys, this is the most disturbing picture that I have in my phone. So blurry. Oh, when I was 18, I joined the army. I spent 2 years at the Air Force. I remember the first day they asked me, would you like to work undercover? I said, well, depends who else is under the cover. One day the captain said, today we're going to teach you how to kill an enemy with your hands. I said, excuse me, sir, are you kidding me? I just had my nails done. Yeah, I paid $54. Only for the color. One flower, $2.50, one name. The pink color, $9 more. I'm not gonna ruin those nails, but I can shoot the motherfucker. One day he was yelling at me, I did not see you yesterday in camouflage training. I said, well, that's because I'm good. People ask me if I work out to stay in shape. Yeah, just my arm muscles are made of 50% pushing and my luck, and 80% surfing, the internet. No, I don't like to work out. It doesn't work out for me. It doesn't. But I'm trying to stay in shape, and it's kind of hard, One night I was watching infomercials. They were selling waist trainers for women. I'm sure you've seen that. It's like a corset. I bought it, you guys. I wear it every day. I'll show you. See that? Yeah, I know. They said you can lose half an inch in 1 week. I don't know, so far I lost $80 in 1 second. No, but honestly, it's pretty amazing if you want to reorganize your organs. It works so good. I mean, you guys see this. These are not my boobs, these are my kidneys. Every penny. A little bit more about me. I used to work in sales during the days for money. And now I do stand up at night for attention. Thank you. I used to work at the beauty department in Blooming Jail. At a beautiful jail. Anyway, I didn't like... Just got it. Take your time. I didn't like my job. I remember one day my boss asked me to wear a different look for a change, so I showed up looking happy. One time we had a meeting and she said, oh, Gali, you've been doing sales for a long time. If you stay working for us, what do you think you'll be doing 5 years from now? I said, crying. Full time. Oh, one day I was late. She asked me, what happened? I said, my dogs pooped all over the carpet. I had to clean it. She said, oh, now look at me and tell me the truth. I said, you're ugly. One time she took me out to lunch. After lunch, she asked me, would you like dessert? I said, no, thank you, I'm full. Then she said, oh, come on, don't be polite. So I said, no, thank you, I'm full, stupid bitch. bloody laughing, but I lost my job. Now I'm broke, and I shop at a 99-cent store all the time. And sometimes I drive by the Dollar Tree and I say to myself, someday. But it's all good. As a comedian, I'm trying to make a living from writing. I do. I write to my dad, and he sends me money to pay the bills. Yeah, I'm a good daughter, you guys. I keep all the receipts, and I give him good review on Yelp. My parents said, we did not raise you to be like that. I said, well, then who did? Oh, but growing up, we didn't have much money. I'm sure you guys know the 5-second rule to pick up food from the floor. And my mom said it's 5 days. Take your time. Yeah, I love my parents. They're both retired. My dad was a judge, and my mom was guilty. Always. My mom is so sweet. She's my biggest fan. She laughs at all my jokes, which is amazing because she doesn't even speak English. My dad was a federal court judge, and he only cares about me saying the right thing. That's all he wants. Anyway, he called me last week. What are you doing? I said, me and my friend tried some cocaine. He said, what? With all the education we gave you, Gali, shouldn't you say my friend and I? I love my dad, he's so cute. Yeah, I mean, but growing up with him was kind of interesting, you know. He was a judge. My friends, when they misbehaved, they would get time out. I got a restraining order. Seriously. Yeah, I had to stay 100 yards away from his house. I was 10 years old. Yeah, I knew all the benches in the neighborhood. My classmates had private teachers. I had a lawyer. The good thing is, to this day, I still enjoy being handcuffed. That's good. Yeah, my car was making some squeaky sounds recently. So I looked at the dashboard and I saw that the Call Daddy light came on. So, yeah, I'm not an expert, but I can read the symbols. You know, it had a phone and a dollar sign. So I called my dad. I love you. How much? Very much. Well, how much do you need? Daddy, don't play. I wanted to learn more about my family tree, so I went on Ancestry.com, you know that website? Yeah, so they had a full package for $300, 5 generations only for $50, and a free trial. So I clicked on that. A message popped on the screen. Based on your selection, don't even bother, you're 100% Jewish. So you agree, huh? We're cheap. Heck yeah, we are. Yeah, I wanted to explore my free options, and I did find out that my great-great-great-great-grandparents are dead. So, you get what you pay for. Yeah, we are Jewish. Any Jewish people here? Probably not. I'm not permitted in Vero Beach. Not allowed. Just one, hide. Keep it quiet. We just doubled the Jewish population in Vero Beach. Come on. But it's hard being Jewish anyway. We have that Jewish guilt, which is real and it's stupid, seriously. I used to be married and I even felt guilty about having sex. Yeah, especially when my husband showed up. That doesn't make sense. I told you, stupid. We didn't get along. He used to say that I'm a bad cook. One time he said that the pasta I made him almost killed him. Okay, so I saved that recipe. That was a keeper. I I used to ask him, what do you want to do on a weekend? He always said, I don't know, why don't you surprise me, Gali? Okay, so I booked a romantic weekend in Lake Tahoe with my friend Steve, and I think he was surprised. One night he wanted to do something kinky. You guys, I don't know what kinky means, but I tried. I put some nice underwear, his high heels, his favorite perfume. I tied him to the bed and I left. 2 months later, I came back, he was still there. I told him, hey, in case you're hungry, I made some pasta. Let's go back to comedy. My agent tells me that I need to get on TV. I don't care about TV, you guys. I want to be here with you. Is that okay? Thank you. I mean it, seriously. I do. Yeah, he said, hey, Gali, I can put you on Dancing with the Stars. Doing what? I can't dance and I'm not a star. But that actually makes me perfect for that show. You watched that, right? He said, hey, I can put you on The Bachelor. Big deal, I've been on few bachelors, I don't need an agent for that. He said, well, as long as you do comedy, don't do any racist jokes because, it can damage your career. I told him, oh, don't worry, I don't have any career. I do have friends. In fact, they are my best friends. Married couple. The wife is from India. Her husband is from Pakistan. I told them, wow, you guys are a match made in heaven. India and Pakistan? That's like half 7-Eleven, half 9-11. I feel like I lost 50% of you. Not sure about the other 80%. 10 years ago, I decided to invest in a non-profit organization. Yeah, it's called Stand Up Fucking Comedy. You're welcome. Comedy is like having a bad boyfriend, it takes you out nice places, like the Riverside Theater, but doesn't want to pay the bills. Last night after my show, a sweet lady came up to me and told me, oh, Gali, I really enjoyed you. I can't see you doing anything else but comedy. I told her, wow, thank you so much for giving me no hope for a better future. But today actually marks 5 years since I quit smoking. Thank you. No, thank you. I started drinking instead. Cheers. I love you guys. Way cheaper, right? No offense if you smoke, but smoking is kind of stupid, You waste your money on killing yourself. With alcohol, you invest in your happiness. But last night I was drinking too much. My friend told me, oh, you're going to regret that in the morning. So I slept until 2. Just woke up. Yeah, but we got to drink responsibly sometimes. Right? I was at the bar the other night and I saw an old man sitting by himself drunk, talking to himself about how successful he used to be. And I was thinking to myself, that must be a homeschool guy having a class reunion. Do you guys know those people who sneeze in your face and say, it's just allergy? Just punch them in the face and say, it's just anger. One night, I was getting dressed to go out with someone, and then he called me last minute. He said, oh, I don't want to take you to this club because over there men are just going to try and get into your pants. I said, okay, I'll wear a skirt. Yeah, we were dating for a while, but we were not a good match. He was a Gemini, and I was married. Then I I met someone who told me, oh, you're a comedian? You guys are all bipolar. I said, that's not true. Sometimes we're sad. LOL. I was dating a guy who called me a cougar. Yeah, so mean. Those teenagers. Oh my God. I even met a guy who was a pedophile. No, that was a long time ago. Now I'm dating someone that I don't really like, but I really need the material, you guys. Last week he called me, hey, let's watch movies back to back. I said, cool, as long as it's not face to face. He told me that I have bedroom eyes. Well, I hope it's not IKEA. I don't like IKEA. You buy furniture in pieces, then you have to go home and assemble that. That's why I like buying furniture at Walmart, because it comes assembled. And then it falls apart to pieces when you get home. That's the right order. I went to TJ Maxx the other day. You have TJ Maxx here, right? I love that store. I was trying some clothes in the fitting room, and I noticed they have 3 hangers. One says definitely, the second one says possibly, and the third one says tomorrow. And I was thinking to myself, that's way too optimistic for TJ Maxx. So I grabbed a Sharpie, and under tomorrow I wrote never comes. I like to shop online too. You know that shopping app called Wish? Yeah, I know. That name makes absolute sense. Every time I get my stuff, I say, wish I never bought that crap. Let's talk about Bruce Jenner a little bit. I don't think Bruce Jenner needed any surgery to become a woman. Seriously, he lived with those 6 bitches for 30 years. All that estrogen he inhaled. He would just wake up. He would just wake up being a woman, whether he likes it or not. It's not an option. But anyway, now that she's Caitlyn Jenner, she changed her mind. She wants to go back to being Bruce. And I say, no, bitch. That's what you get for being a woman. You're gonna change your mind a lot. Just get used to it. But a real woman that I really like is Cher. Do you like Cher? She's gorgeous. She's beautiful. 72 years old. Oh my God. I'm sure she had 72 plastic surgery, but still, she's gorgeous. She can't laugh no more. Her nose will fall off. But she's beautiful. Yeah, everything. She replaced everything is brand new. Her shoulders from Bloomingdale's, her legs from Nordstrom, her boobs from Macy's, one of those buy one, get one free. But not making fun of her, she's beautiful. If she falls and break her knee or something, they take her to a body shop. They have to order parts. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen, she has a tattoo right here. That's her VIN number. But I'm not making fun of her, I promise you. I think plastic is fantastic. Just what happens when her time comes, Is she going to be buried or recycled? Is it going to be a funeral or a Tupperware party? I love Cher. Okay, guys, I'm going to have to go. But I don't know if you heard, 2 years ago, Colorado passed 2 laws on the same day. Gay marriage and legalized marijuana. Yeah, I know, and that makes absolute sense. Even the Bible says, if a man lies with another man, they should be stoned. Wow, you guys are my favorite people. You're amazing. I know. You're my favorite crowd. I know I've said that before, but this time I'm not lying. Thank you so much. I'm so bad with social media. I don't have all this Instagram or Twitter, but if you like, you can follow me on my way home. Thank you so much. My name is Gali. Thank you.
Cali, Brooklyn.